I got hiking at 4:30 this morning, and it is so cold. It is almost freezing. So I have every single layer that I own on right now. My wind pants, my rain jacket, my wind jacket, my puffy that I never wear, my normal shirt, my gloves. Yeah, that's everything right now. So right now, everything that I have is damp. Myself, my clothes, my gear, it's all at least a little bit damp. But in relative terms, that is actually kind of dry. I could be a lot more wet. And so I want to preserve this only dampness, but I'm walking through, all of this foliage is just totally wet from yesterday. So I have to try and not brush up against it, because I really want to stay kind of damp instead of totally soaked. Yeah, I had to give that up. It was utter futility. Now, very wet. Ooh, will this come through? It's sparkling from the frost. These ones are the whortleberries. They're very cute in the sunshine in the daytime, but at night they glow this malevolent minty color, and they're ready to dump on your shoe more water than you thought was possible. So very carefully. This isn't too bad. Boo, you whortleberry. Ooh, this time my distance and time of day matched in the hours of 6. I watched the sunrise over the lake, and now it feels so good to have the sun on my face. Not good enough to take off any layers though, because the warmth of the sun is still too weak. This is all frost. There's been a few small burns in the Three Sisters wilderness, like this one. Oatmeal this morning is the regular oatmeal, the steel cut quick oats, the chia seeds, the hemp, and then I've got this trail mix from the bulk section. It looks like it's got walnuts, hazelnuts, pistachios, raisins, cranberries, little bits of dried apple, pumpkin seeds. Looks like a really good one. Okay, I'm prepping my lunch today. It's ramen. I have had this one before, so I know it's really spicy because it is a hot sauce branded ramen. Last time I put in half the packet and it was too spicy, and this time I put in a quarter packet. And I'm gonna be eating lunch by a lake, so we should be good. It's shaping up to be a really nice day today, if a little brisk. And the sun's been really nice, and I'm looking forward to my feet and my shoes and my socks drying out at some point today. He's so green. Where is he? Just climbed up into some views. That's Mount Bachelor and Broken Top. And this one in the trees is the first of the three sisters for me, South Sister. And Mount Bachelor is a really popular skiing mountain, so it's fun to see it with almost zero snow. Small oversight today. I'm about 6 miles away from my lunch spot, which has a nice lake, good water, and I'm supposed to eat my ramen there, but I was going to fill up my ramen with water on the hike, but I got so used to there being so much water. It was raining all day yesterday. I've had lakes all morning. I didn't even realize I am now in an 8.5 mile dry stretch with no water whatsoever. And I don't get water until I get to my lunch spot, which is fine for drinking. I've got plenty, but it all has electrolytes, so I can't use it to soak my ramen. And it's not a big deal. I'll just be a little hungry at lunch because I'll be eating snacks instead of a meal, and then at my afternoon, after lunch snack, I'll be eating a meal instead of a snack. There's the trail that goes to Elk Lake Resort, which I am skipping because they don't serve food on the weekdays this late in the season. And that, of course, makes sense, but it is a little sad to think that under slightly different circumstances, I could be eating a pizza right now. Time for a break. I'm gonna have some snacks before my snack lunch. These crunchy peas are really, really, really good. They're salty and exactly what I want. These are also pretty good. I think I like their wedding cookies better. Then I've got figs, which I like, and some Cajun cashews from the bulk section, and a little meat stick, and the rest of my almonds. It's 1 p.m. and it's finally warm enough for me to be in my normal hiking suit. And my shoes are still a little damp, but getting really close to dry. What are you trying to do? I'm on Coosa Mountain. We might have camped here because I remember those rocks. Here's the mountains again. Mount Bachelor and Broken Top. And now a little better view of South Sister. I can finally see all three sisters. There's South Sister, there's Middle Sister, and peeking out is North Sister. And the trail goes right past all three of them on the left side. And tonight I'll probably be camping somewhere on the flank of Middle Sister. I like the systematic bites that something took out of this, probably a deer. You can see the teeth marks. This little area has tons of mushrooms. I'm walking on the Wickiup Plain. I need to look up the name history of that, but I can't stop videoing it because it's so pretty. North Sister to me kind of looks like a big bowl of red ice cream that someone took huge scoops out of. Like a scoop out of there, a scoop, a scoop, a scoop. Just little scoops. Scoops all over the place. Look at that big scoop. The birria ramen is really good. And it does kind of taste like birria. That was a good little break spot. And this is just a big wall of lava rock. This was a beautiful little stream to grab water from. I'm on this climb up through the burn, and besides my newly accumulated sweat, everything has dried out. My feet got totally dry. South Sister's in the trees, but now I have a good view of Middle Sister. Between the two sisters now we can see this very cool red part more clearly. That's Reese Lake. There's huckleberries in here, a few little berries left. So there's, of course, the three sisters. And then over here, I believe, is the husband. Wow, Middle Sister has some very nice alpenglow going on tonight. Ooh, wow, and it's really hard to tell, but South Sister looks literally on fire. I'm in my tent all set up. I had a really great day today. I was kind of surprised that the Three Sisters was so quiet. It's such a popular place. I don't know where all the people are. I only saw one person in the Three Sisters Wilderness today. But I walked until the last of the evening light because it was so pretty, and then found a spot. Oh, and I think I did kind of a high mile day today, but my body feels really, really good, except for one blister that I've had for a few days on my toe. But now my big question is, the soup that I soaked, does it cold soak? Is this going to be edible? Gonna find out. Oh, it worked. This one's actually pretty good. It's a chili.